In the last couple of chapters, we built the content management system, and now what we're interested in doing is having a way that we can secure the staff area so that users log in and log out, and we have a way to manage those users by being able to add users to the database with some CRUD. So the concept that's at play here is that we want to basically wall off the staff area. So what we need to be thinking about is that in the big picture, we want to have some kind of a function that's going to check when a page loads to see, is the user logged in or not? It might be helpful here to think of an analogy. Let's imagine that our staff area is our private corporate headquarters for Widget Corp. And we're going to have a security guard posted at the front door. That's going to be our login screen. And he's going to validate the credentials of anyone who tries to come into our corporation. And if their credentials are validated, he's going to give them some kind of an indication. Let's say it's a visitor's pass or some kind of a badge or something that they can wear on their lapel. And as they move around throughout the headquarters, we'll know that they are authenticated. We'll know that they've been through the security guard and that they are allowed to be there. If someone tries to circumvent the security, we'll be able to recognize them because they won't have that same kind of authentication and credentials that they wear on their lapel. Now, this isn't just an analogy, but the idea is the same. Our login screen will do our authentication, and it will give the user something like credentials that they can carry with them from page to page as we move around. As we discussed earlier when we were looking at the fundamentals of PHP, cookies, and especially sessions, which are more secure, are going to be ideal for this kind of activity. We'll be able to give a user a cookie or a cookie that's attached to a session where we can actually store their information and know that they're logged in by checking that value from page to page. So in order to get started here, I want to send you off on a small project on your own. Create a simple login screen with username and password. It's just going to be a form page that'll be to log in. And then create a page for adding users. Just a simple form with username and password that will let us submit to an add users page or create users and allow us to create users. In the next movie, we'll look at how we actually handle the encryption of those passwords and checking them in the database. But for now, go ahead and create those HTML forms. They're going to be very similar. And once you have those ready, meet me in the next movie.